2026, though.
Oh.
New recent announcement: Bad Bunny has been announced as the halftime performer of the upcoming Super Bowl. Rob, what are your thoughts? Because there was a huge divide on Twitter about this.
I know what you're talking about. Number one, I say it's a phenomenal idea to have Bad Bunny, and let's just say, I can definitely see it happening. He has enough hits. He has enough universal
Could
pool.
you name a few?
I could. I can.
All right, well, name some. Name three.
I got Mia.
Oh my lord! You took the most low hanging fruit.
You told me to name one. Now there are some that I can't pronounce. Huh?
Try.
Well, due
Put your phone down.
to my handy dandy.
I hate when motherfuckers cap like this.
I actually, first and foremost, I have a lengthy amount of Bad Bunny on here.
Then just name 3 songs.
I don't know it from the
You
top of
can't
my
name
head.
3 songs.
Nevrita.
What?
Yeah.
You are a sad, strange little man.
Yeah.
You just threw some out.
No, I
there.
didn't.
Yes, you
Hell,
did.
bet me $50.
No.
Why? You like to bet all the time. You a cowboy. Y'all win.
We tied this week. So.
I know. It was trash.
You don't
All
have-
right, that's
Yeah. Why you bail him out?
That's close enough.
that's close enough.
Yeah, that was
How do you
some-
pronounce it?
Never, yeah.
What?
What?
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, but no, we had a crazy game. though.
CO. There's another one.
Yeah. You said what?
CIAO.
Chow.
Oh. That might be the clip. I fucked up. There's a Bad Bunny song I'm thinking about that
Yeah,
goes
I
like
know.
that. Anywho, that's Chow probably. That is Chow. Anywho, no, I definitely think just from like a
And I'm trolling right now because I fuck with Bad Boy
no,
music too.
yeah, don't
Yeah.
cover him. I think he's the perfect choice. But what are your thoughts though?
Oh boy, with all the hard shit, and it's like, here you go. On a serious note, for real, I'll say this: is Bad Bunny a global superstar? Yes.
Yes.
Do I think he was necessarily the perfect choice for this Super Bowl? I'm gonna be honest with you, no. I know there's gonna be a huge uproar around this stuff. Like, oh, he's a huge musical acts. I think also you do have to still keep in mind the core audience of Super Bowl watchers and attendees there in the building, and not just the global aspects of things in terms of like viewership. I know it might be like super North American like focus from my lens with this, but you know, but he does have a lot of fans in the States as well. So
He does.
We'll see how this goes per se. I'm cognizant of the fact that a lot of people here aren't that tapped into his music.
I think people are more tapped in than they think, especially if you go out.
Yeah. Oh, but see, that's what I mean. Like even with yourself, right? And I fuck with Bad Bunny's music too. Casually hearing some shit like, oh, this is a vibe, and just going along with it, versus me having to sit through a 20-minute halftime show, and if you can't recite the words at all,
So
like, does that become an issue?
So I take it like this. When we were growing up, there were some Latin songs that came up and we didn't know all the full lyrics. We were just vibing. Like, look, Gasolina going on.
I know the words to that shit.
I didn't. So
And growing up, you were damn near grown when that came out.
Gasolina, when did Gasolina come out? We were not grown.
2005.
Thank you.
And how old were you then?
I was like
17.
No,
You're
I'm
in junior high. Yeah. You were an 8th grader.
hey, there we go. Yeah.
I mean, shit.
You would
You,
have been older than that. Rob? No.
We're not about to dissect my age.
Huh? He's old. Yes.
All I'm saying is, growing up, there was a lot of like songs like that we heard that had Spanish fusion, Spanish words, and like if it was good, we just vibe with it.
yeah,
Like,
no, for sure.
like I know black people, we gonna be good.
Yeah, but here's the thing is though, us are not gonna be the majority of people that can afford to go and chat damn Super Bowl. And I'm also cognizant of the fact, Jay is trying to open it up to where
Exactly.
it's not just serving affluent
Yeah.
people with like a certain like community. But we'll see.
Yeah, the conservatives.
I'm just like curious on how it's going to be received. That's really all.
What was to say? The conservatives didn't like when Kendrick was speaking. We can't understand. You really ain't about to stand the Bad Bunny concert. I tell you.
We'll see how it goes. I hope it does go off well. I am kind of conflicted on this shit though, because he had done a boycott of performing in the States, with the primary cause being he didn't want fans of his who citizenship status may be anywhere to, or even if they are legal citizens, to be targeted by ICE with any concerts he was performing at within venues here, right? So if that's where you're drawing the line with shit, I don't think a Super Bowl performance for you sending a message, so to speak, should be the cause for you to like cross the picket line, if that makes sense.
You guys have to correct me if I'm wrong. Performing in the Super Bowl is free, right?
Yes, you're not getting paid for
You're
it,
not
and
getting
you're
paid.
paying for the production costs as well.
I would say
And all these corporate 500, Fortune 500 companies are then profiting off this performance. So is you sending a symbolic message worth you crossing the proverbial picket line?
In this current like day and age, I know we're gonna talk about it very, very soon. I think, I think there are levels to activism, and I think I go back to having this conversation. I remember, John Legend and Chrissy Teigen was like the crux of it, and being like, oh, they should be on the front lines. And I also think that, when you talk about the levels of activisms, just as much as someone needs to be on the front lines, there needs to be people to feed the people that are going to be on the front lines. And I just think that there's levels to it, and I feel like there's like service duty tours of like how radical and how far you should go.
I'm a real with you, bro. I'm 30 years old now. I ain't seen a lot of shit in my life. And
Yeah.
if you're gonna clip anything from this, clip something in this run here.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily have to be for me, but
Yeah.
I'm so past the point in my life where performative activism does anything for me. Even like I got into it with a woman that I'm cool with a couple days ago. We were talking about Kendra's performance last year, right?
Yeah.
And she was citing how Bad Bunny's performance this year could be something to that effect. I'm like, bro, that didn't impact Black America's plight at all. Like, it was a great cultural moment, but the problems we deal with as Black people in this country haven't changed at all. Like, due to that performance, and people need to stop acting like it has.
No, I appreciate you saying that. I think I'm trying to give the benefit of the doubt. Like, if we really go back into the back of like, not Twitter, but what do you call it? Reddit, the Reddit people, where they're kind of like, this is a part of the performance means this, Samuel L. Jackson was saying this, where like, maybe I'm being too.
And that all can be true, but what connects the dots for us is legislation and people actually changing shit.
I understand that, and that's why I'm at least trying to give the benefit of the doubt of like levels of activism, because like at the same time where it's like, you're gonna do what you're gonna do with your money. Like I'll say it like this: because it's gonna happen, when you get to that type of level, I know that you're going to give back. It would just be very odd if you didn't do that, right? And I have an idea of how you came up and things like that.
Yeah.
That was like instilled in your family upbringing.
Yeah.
I don't know these people. I just know them from the Wikipedia page and all that stuff. So like for me, them saying nothing, that to me is a problem, but at least them trying to do the best that they can to get other people into.
See, like the equivalency with that to me would be, say, I come into X amount of dollars. I'm not a musical artist, so I'm not leveraging any platform to send a symbolic message. The equivalency for that in my life would be like me coming to these dollars, instead of donating or being on the front line more, I have like a Black Lives Matter sign outside of my house. Like, okay, like it sends a message, but all right, bro, like what did this really?
Okay. I just watched the movie The Longest Walk.
Yeah.
To me, I think it's a really good movie because one of the main characters talked about moments with people because they were like, why does this moment doesn't even matter? And he broke it down where the moment does actually matter, because even though, you know, death was upon them, like the moment that they were sharing mattered, and you can't look any further from that. So I would say, I think what I'm trying to say is, if I talk to, respectfully, a young white baby, right? Stay with me.
Yeah.
My interaction with that young white baby, maybe on the grand scale of things, might not mean anything.
Yeah.
Right? But it might be like, oh,
Chance to impact that baby's heart to
exactly. Like, I'm not shucking and jiving, but I'm like, maybe their family's like, oh, black people are like this. Nah, like,
and they had a positive interaction with you.
exactly. So, like, for me, I'm gonna be honest with you, I do have a lot of what you're talking about in there, because I feel like, if, you know, maybe this is on my own ego or narcissism, or I'm like, man, if you give me $1 million and a couple companies, I'm gonna show y'all what building a sustainable community might look like. Like, maybe give me a try.
Let's add a few more zeros to that.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah. But I just feel like, yeah.
$1 million will get you a house in Alameda and then
But you
suburban right now.
but I just know how I was raised.
yeah.
How I would move.
I feel you.
Like Killer Mike. Like Killer Mike moves like what I think a celebrity should do in that type of position.
Yeah, for sure.
But that's
But just to wrap this up, son,
Yeah.
I think he'll kill the performance. If I had to like place a money line bet, I think it's very high likelihood he sends a shot at Donald Trump through some messaging on the production side, or a change of words that, you know, we may or may not catch in real time until Twitter tells us later, like, oh yeah, he changed this word and this meant blah, you know, whatever.
You think Cardi B gonna drop by? I like it like that.
I don't know when her babies do, so that's kind of hard for me. That the way she looks, it might actually be born around that time, so I doubt it. Yeah.
Moving us along.
While he looks for that side tangent, because he brought this up, how long do you think you could actually walk nonstop?
Walk?
Yeah.
Flat? No
Yeah.
hills?
Yeah.
I don't know. 40, 50 miles at least?
I said 50 miles.
Probably more.
What about you, RJ?
I'd probably tap out like 30.
30 miles?
I'd say 50 if my life depended upon it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, should I? There's a gun behind you. Somebody will shoot you the minute you stop walking.
Oh, Nikes.
Now that's a clip.
I'm dying right there. Like, when I walk to get the ping, like, just shoot me.
Just shoot me. There's no point in walking at that point.
Oh, you said Nikes. That's crazy.
Nah. If your
just-
wife and your
just
daughter
do
at the
it.
end of that 50 miles, you clearing that easy.
Bruh said,
Oh, so I have to.
So I if I walk 50 miles, I live.
Yes.
Oh no.
oh no.
I'm walking 50 miles.
No, there's none of that. Like,
No, just as soon as you're done.
Stop
It
Yeah.
doesn't
walking.
yeah, you're done. You're clipped.
it doesn't matter how far I go.
No.
Like if I go a mile, I get shot. If I go 100 miles, I get shot.
If you can make it to 200 while stopping, I'll give you a get out of jail free card.
I'll live.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm walking 200 miles.
There we go.
let me up it to 1,000.
Seriously, he's just out of control. He's just saying whatever.
I might die.
I'm stopping at mile 2.
If you had to do 200, would you jog it or walk it?
Mix.
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 Yeah, you have to mix it.
That's it.
Well, you want me to answer it?
Oh no.
Okay.